Hello friends, welcome to Trigoma Academy. So in continuation of the GRC series, in this lecture number 7, we are going to discuss what is indicator and what is the indicator templates and what is the use of the indicator and indicator templates in GRC while we are monitoring the policies or any control or compliances. Okay, we are talking about especially for the indicator and indicator templates in the GRC module. So let's start. So what is indicator and indicator template? Basically, indicator is used to indicate the compliance score. Okay, also used to monitor the control and risk and collect the evidences. Okay, collect the data. Okay, indicators monitor a single control or risk. So hope you understand what is the indicator. I am again repeating, indicator is used to indicate the control and risk. Also it's used to collect the data, and if the control is the non-compliant, then it will trigger a indicator and the issue. Okay, at the same time we can also track the indicator results. Okay, so indicator supporting the information can be collected for indicator through automatic data collection or manual task. Indicator results are used to create issue. Okay, if the indicator result is failed, then the issue will be created. If the indicator result is passed, then the issue will not trigger. This is the basic control structure. Okay, and if control state is automatically set to the compliant and non-compliant state. Okay, so we through the indicator we can update the risk score, we can update the compliance score. Okay, and we can add the evidence in the control testing as well. So this is the indicator means, I am again repeating the basic definition. If interviewer will ask you what is indicator, then you need to explain that indicator is used to collect the data for against the control and risk, and on the collection of the data it will on the basis of the indicator result it will help to set the complaint and non-complaint of the control. Okay, it also used to collect the evidence. Now what is indicator template? Okay, indicator templates allow the creation of the multiple indicator for similar control or risk. Okay, so indicated data of control risk and audit evidence are measurably differently depending upon the GRC application. Actually indicator template is used for if we need to map the multiple we needs to add a multiple indicator for similar control or risk. Okay, in that case we can use the indicator templates. Okay, now indicators we can also define that is the internal pre-test between the audit and enforce the control and understand if the entity is compliant. Okay, what is entity and entity type and entity class? If you are not aware, go to the watch list and please watch the last videos where I have explained each and everything about the entity class and the hierarchy of the entire GRC, like what is the policy management. Okay, under the policy what is the control objectives. Okay, then the issue, how the issues are created, then okay, so in the same you can also know the entities. So again, internal test between audit and enforce the control and understand if the entity is compliant. If indicate if the entity they indicate if the entity is compliant. If the entity is not compliant, then it will trigger a case. Okay, so basically indicator are used all about to save the time and improve the quality of the work. Okay, yeah, so if we want before the audit we can our organization is compliant, if not then where is the failure, so we can fix that. Okay, generally that is the reason we are using the indicators. So with the ServiceNow entities and controls, how the indicators were mapped, so we can say we have a external authority, then policy. Okay, as you know, policy is the rules and regulations defined by the organization, and it policy contains the control objective. So what is control objective? Control objective is nothing, just a breakdown of the policy, and each control objective has a different entities like entity A, B and C, and each entity contains the control A or multiple controls B or C, anything. And these controls has a control owner, and if the control is failed, then the control state is a non-compliant state. If the control is passed, then the control is a compliant state. Okay, so this is all over hierarchy. And if the non if we want to execute on a daily basis, manual or the weekly basis, then the indicator will help us to validate the control data. Okay, to validate the control is the compliant state or the non-compliant state. If the control is a non-compliant state, then the issue will trigger automatically. This is the all about the policy authority hierarchy. Okay, let's assume this is the, I just created a one diagram so that you can understand. Okay, So we have a one policy which is which name is the COVID-19 remote work safety and productivity. Okay, and that policy contain the control objective. What is the control objective? All employees have remote working equipment like a customer support. These are the entities: customer support, finance, HR, and IT. Okay, and these all entities contains the different controls. Like these are the all employees have remote working equipment. All employees have the remote working equipment. So these are the controls. Okay, these controls execute and check the indicators. Okay, we created the indicator so that we can check all our passes or fail. Let's say in one case if it is fail, then the control is going to the non-complaint state. If it is passed, then the control will be the complaint state. So we need to execute the indicator in a certain duration. We can set like a weekly, monthly, or the daily basis. So this is overall hierarchy of the how the indicator are used and help us to calculate the compliance score. Okay, it can be used in the audit and the risk as well. Okay, so basically indicator has a different methods. Like we have a manual method, basic method, and the scripting method. Okay, in the basic manual method we can start here like a basic crawl, walk, run. Okay, in the basic we can define some workflow or the basic automating all evidence. The now platform binary test, the execution can be very frequent like a hourly basis. And the scripting one, in this test can be very nonce, known limit and gradient and the threshold, and on the basis of the integration we can define the advanced scripting through the scripting method. So basically in the interview people can ask you what is the different type of methods of the indicator. Then we have a manual method, basic method, and the scripted method. Okay, now next slide is workflow for the creation and use of the indicator. Now how can we create the workflow and what is the purpose of the indicator and how can we use that? Okay, create the indicator template. Okay, first step is we need to create the indicator template which contain the control objective. Okay, name, schedule, method, and supporting data. Second step, create the indicator for all the relevant control and the target entities and execute the indicator to get a result. So these are the three basic steps which we need to follow. After this session, I will, as usual, in the demonstration part, I will show you how to generate the control and how it is useful for the organization and how we can complete the indicator task. Okay, but these are the basic steps. Create the indicator templates. Okay, then do the mapping of control objective, schedule, method, and supporting data. Second step, to create the indicator and execute it, and third we need to execute to get a result. Okay, so we learn this is all about the indicator. Okay, so if you don't understand the some terminology like what is entity, what is policy, then watch the last videos where I have explained everything about the policy, control objective, authority document, each and everything I have explained in detail. But as usual, now I am going to demonstrate you on my personal development instance to show you how can we generate the indicators in ServiceNow. Okay, so I'm going to my personal development instance. So friends, I open my personal development instance. This is my PDI instance. So as we discussed regarding the indicator and indicator templates and how can we generate the indicator and how the issue will be triggered, each and everything which we discussed in a theoretical session. Now I am going to demonstrate you the same thing. Okay, so if you still not enable your personal development instance, then I would request you kindly enable your personal development instance and do the practice here. Okay, so let's start. In the left side navigation bar you need to search the indicator. Okay, while you search the indicator you can see the indicator against each and every module or application, like under the policy and compliance, advanced risk management, and risk management as well. Okay, so I am going to show you how can we create the indicator templates. Okay, and how the configuration and mapping will be done. Okay, so for you I have already created a one indicator indicator template for you. I have given the name indicator demo and the trigoma indicator demo. So both I have created for your reference. So let me open one to show you the mapping. Okay, each indicator template. What is indicator template? Indicator template is nothing, just a template which populate the value while we are creating the indicator, or which will inherit the values from indicator templates. Okay, so we do not need to create each and every time the indicators. It will automatically inherit the values from the indicator templates like a name, short description, or other values. Okay, So under the indicator templates, it is loading, so it is taking time, but in meantime you can understand the indicator templates. Okay, so if you remember regarding the indicators will help us to monitor the controls. Okay, if the controls are in non-compliant state, it will automatically trigger and we can execute the indicator to check who are following the policy or controls or not. Okay, so let me open the indicator template. So I have created this indicator templates, indicator demo. A description I didn't provide, but we can also provide the description. In the category it will ask, can we create a control indicator template or a risk indicator template? Here I have created the control indicator template. So we have a different methods. Okay, we have a three type of indicator method. First is the manual, then we have a basic, then scripted method. We can use the method as per our business requirement. Here I have created just a manual indicator template. Okay, and in the instruction I just provide, this is the indicator demo by Triguma Academy. In the supporting data, we can also select the supporting table if we want to collect any data. Okay, and we can also set the size as well, but in this indicator I did not collecting any data from the customer, but yes, indicator help us to collect the evidence and data as well, but in this indicator template I did not ask the supporting data. We can also schedule the indicator, like I set the frequency as daily and first run this date and the next run will be this date. Okay, so what is the setting in the functional domain we can select. Okay, so this is the basic indicator template. Each indicator templates contain the indicator. So here you can see I have created this indicator. This is already stated as a failed because this is the non-compliant state. That's the reason. Now this is the control objective. I have mapped with this indicator. So you can see if I open this indicator, okay, if I open this control objective, okay, this control objective contain the controls. Okay, because if you remember the life cycle, each policy contains the control objective, and control objective is nothing, just a breakdown of the policy, and each control objective contains the control. Okay, so here controls are automatically created. You can see there is a one control which is a non-compliant state. Okay, which is a non-compliant state. So if I will open this control, it will show me what is the indicator and why this is in the non-compliant state. Maybe there is a one open issue is existing. Okay, maybe there is one open issue is existing, or any indicator is indicator task is in open state. That is the reason. So you can see the state is the non-compliant state. So what I will do here, you can see there is a one issue which is in the new state. That is the reason the complaint is in the non-compliant state, and at the same time we can see the indicator as well. So you can see this is the indicator demo. Okay, this is the indicator which is also in the open state. Okay, this indicator is also the open. Here are the two indicator attached, but if I'm not talking about the Trigoma indicator, this is another template indicator. Okay, I'm talking about the indicator demo, which I'm again showing you, which is coming from here. Okay, this is the indicator demo ind 2001. So this is the demo. Now this is the indicator. Okay, this is the indicator, and this indicator already contain the task. Okay, so this task is already open. If we want to create the another task, we can execute it again, but for now I am opening this task to show you. And this indicator also show the result as well. Last time this result was generated in this date, every track record you can see. So this is the indicator task. So let's say I am close this task successfully and result I set as a pass. So when I click close and the indicated task is saved. Okay, when the indicated task is saved, what it will do, so if you can see I have closed this indicator. Okay, indicator result is automatically generated. When I close this indicator task, indicator result is automatically, so indicator result is automatically generated. So now what I am going to show is still this break control is still non-compliant state. The reason is because this is still a one open issue. Okay, if I refresh here, I can see this issue is still open. So I need to open the issue first. Then I need to set I need to complain, I need to set a, if I need to fix the issue. Once the issue will be in a fixed state, then the issue then the control will be as a complaint state. So let me close complete this, and I am setting as a issue manager is, let's say, the Andrew Taylor. Okay, so I don't need to respond anything, it's just remediate, and I just put okay, and I just saving it. Okay, so once I save this, so I have closed this issue. Okay, once the issue will be solved, now I go to the control. You can see control state is automatically changed to the complaint state. Okay, so the issue is solved. Now the control is set as a complaint state. Okay, now you can see if I refresh it, it will the close complete, it will show the close complete, and the indicator will help us. Now again I want to again show you how to generate the control. I again go to the indicator. Okay, I again go to the indicator. Okay, I am going to the indicator, and if I will again execute this, first let me reload this. Let I want to set a frequency. So this is a like a currently this indicator will run on the daily basis. Okay, if you can see in the schedule, this is running on the daily basis, but I want to schedule as a hourly basis, or I can generate execute it forcefully. Now I am executing it forcefully. So when I click on the execute, it will automatically trigger a one incident. So the indicated task will be created. You can see this task is automatically created when the indicator is generated. Okay, now how can we see that task? I can again go to here. I will refresh the same thing. Okay, so it is automatically sent a message, the indicated task will be created. So how can we check the indicated task is created? We need to go in our instance and we need to click on my indicated task. So when I click here, the list view of the indicated task will be visible. So you can see this is the open task. This is just created right away 1 minute ago. You can see. Okay, so this is the indicator task which is automatically generated when we executed the issue. So let me show you. If I will set as close but result as a failed. Okay, try to observe this. I am setting the result as a fail, and I am going to save this. So once I will save this, it will automatically trigger a issue. So see, indicator result has been created. You can track the indicator result. If you want to track in detail, you want to see the result, you can also see the result in detail. Result generated this, collected data, issue the indicator failure. So ACME Australia, this is the entity which has an indicator failure. So it will automatically trigger the issue. So how can we check the issue? Again we are going to the policy, I mean the breakdown, and here I am reloading the control objective. Okay, if I will control, I reload the control objective, and in the control objective you can see now currently it's again set as a non-compliant, and I am opening it. Okay, I am opening this control, and this control will be non-compliant state. You can see this is the non-compliant state, and you can see the issue is automatically triggered. See, this is the new issue. Earlier there are two issues. Guys, you got it? Earlier there are two issues, but now this new issue is automatically created. Let me show you the creation of the issue as well. Okay, how to check this? Let me created and created by. So let me add in the list view this column, so it will give you an idea that when this issue is created. So you can see this issue is created 2 minutes ago, and this issue is open. That's why this control is the non-compliant state. Now if I pass this, if I close this issue as a pass. Okay, so if I am closing this issue, completing this issue as, okay, I am completing this issue and remediating as passed. Okay, so what it will happen, I am saving it, close complete. Okay, so the issue is closed complete. Now you can see this is the this is the control, it automatically set to the complaint state. Earlier this was on the non-compliant state. So if I will refresh here, you can see the issue is a close complete and this is the complaint state. So I hope you understand how the indicator help us to monitor the to monitor the uh, policy or control objectives. Okay, if anyone is not following, then it will automatic, if the control is in non-compliant state, then it will automatically trigger the case. Okay, so let me through the diagram to explain you, that will help you to better. Okay, I'm just trying to design a one workflow which will help you. Okay, so first we have a policy. Okay, these policy has a multiple control objective. Okay, policy has a control objective. Okay, now these control objective has a controls. Okay, these control objective has a control. Okay, now these controls are monitored, by the indicator, okay, so monitor by the indicator, we can monitor these controls by the indicator. If the control, now again, if control is in complaint state, then no issue will trigger and task will indicator result will generate. Okay, this is the green scenario. That means if the control is in complaint state. Now another scenario, if indicator result is fail, then issue will automatically trigger and control objective will be in non-complaint state. Okay, so this is the general hierarchy we are following. Okay, so this is the basic thing. What is policy? I am again repeating, policy is the certain set of rules or procedure. And what is control objective? Control objective is the breakdown of policy, and each control objective contains the control. Control also has their own life cycle, and control is monitored by the indicator. And if the indicator is passed, then control should be in a complaint state. If indicator result is a fail, then it will trigger an issue, and issue also has a life cycle, and indicator also generate a task. We can set a schedule as well. Okay, so I again on my personal development instance. Okay, so now you can see, if I reload this control is in complaint state. Okay, so if you are clear with the indicator template and how can we see the indicator result, indicator methods, okay, so then please let me know. If you have any doubt related to the indicator, please do the comment. Okay, I will help you out, or I will create a one another separate session on this if needed. Okay, because there is a total mapping. Okay, you need to be very clear. If you still not watch my last videos, then this lecture will not clear so much to you. Okay, please see the how the policy and the compliance control objective and controls life cycle is running on. Okay, so I have explained each and everything here. Okay, and in the same case you can see, we can also schedule the, we can set the schedule like a daily, hourly, yearly basis. Okay, and we can also collect the supporting data, which means the evidence. And we have a different type, basic and scripting, basic, script and manual. As per our business need, we can define it. Okay, so if you have anything, if you have any comment, if you want to learn anything, please let me know. In meantime, please also practice it from your personal development instance, then it will very clear to you. If you want anything, please let me know, I will help you on that. And please, if you like the video, please please share with your colleagues and hit the bell icon so you will get a latest update, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much guys.